Thank you for tuning in to Tanaka TV, the best and future biggest fight channel on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button. We are coming up on 1,000 subs. Right now, today, we have hit 900 subs. We'll need 100 more. 100 more, that's it. But this channel cannot do that without your support. So thank you for those who support this channel. And thank you for those who will support this channel in the future. I truly appreciate it. So, there has been big news, people. Big news. That Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler is now official. Now, I didn't even want to say that because I feel like just saying it jinxes it, because I feel like this fight was supposed to happen a while ago, and something always comes up to kind of prolong this process of these two gentlemen stepping into the octagon against each other. Now, I was looking earlier at the last time these gentlemen fought, who they beat recently, who they didn't beat, who they lost to, and look, let's start with Conor McGregor, right? Conor McGregor, first of all, hasn't fought since July 10th, 2021. We're talking about almost 3 years here. 3 years. That's a long time to just be sitting out, okay? Now, I know the fight that he last fought in was against Dustin Poirier, and, you know, he's been taking some L's, like some hard L's. He lost to Dustin Poirier twice in a row, okay? And I know he broke his leg, and he's been trying to heal from that, and he's been dealing with the steroid thing, and there's just been a lot of things going on. But the last time he won, the last time Conor McGregor has won was against Donald Cerrone back in 2020. He hasn't won a fight in 4 years. Now, I don't know what that says to you. What it says to me is that this fight, because of what I just said, is very hard to predict. Now, if we're talking about a Conor McGregor who's been consistent, who's been fighting consistently, but he hasn't fought in 3 years. He hasn't won a fight in 4. Michael Chandler, he also lost to Dustin Poirier. Wow. Hey, Dustin Poirier's been doing his thing, hasn't he? I mean, look, beating both. He can just say that these two gentlemen are his sons. This is just a sibling fight amongst the father of which, who is Dustin Poirier. But Michael Chandler, he last fought in November 12th, 2022. So it's been a little while for him too. I think that because these two have been prepping to fight each other for so long, for the last, 2 years, that it has halted their fight career. Especially Michael Chandler, because he's been waiting for Conor McGregor. Michael Chandler could have fought a solid 4 times if he wasn't waiting for Conor McGregor. Who knows where Michael Chandler would be right now? But he wants that red panty night, okay? He wants the red panty night. But Michael Chandler, the last time he won was in May 7th, 2022, and he beat Tony Ferguson. I remember that. Remember when he kicked him in his face, knocked him out? Beautiful knockout. And so, with that being said, who do we have winning? Who would you pick winning? Now, like I said, I think it really depends on the form of Conor McGregor that we see. I think Conor's going to come in confident as always. I think we're always going to see a confident Conor. But we're talking about ring rust. Are we going to see some ring rust from Conor? How is Michael Chandler's game plan going to be? Is he going to go in and try to strike with Conor? Or is he going to try to mix in takedowns and grappling, which I think would be the smart route to go? I think just getting into this kickboxing-esque style of fight is not going to be the best way for Michael Chandler to win. Let's be honest. I mean, if I had to choose who will win in a pure striking match, I would give it to Conor. I think Michael Chandler has good striking, don't get me wrong, but it's very kind of It can be pot shoddy at times. It can be very like load up. I'm trying to hit you with some power shots. Now, he has a couple of combinations, but a lot of it is very hand specific. I think that's going to be his downfall if he goes in with a game plan to just try to punch Conor in the face. We'll see how that goes. If Michael Chandler can keep his composure, and if I were his coaches that were beside Michael Chandler, I would say you have to mix it up. Get Conor to think about both, because Michael Chandler is a better wrestler than Conor. If I were Conor's coach, I would say go in, feel your way out. You don't have to be too aggressive. Utilize your kicks. Throw some head kicks in there. Throw some leg kicks in there. Get him thinking about your whole arsenal of strikes. And then land your punch. Land your kick. But going in there and just trying to rush things when you've been out for what was it? When he's been out for 3 years, that could lead you down a very non-ideal path, I should say. So, I'm going to give it to Conor, but there are a lot of factors that come into this fight, and we don't know what we're going to see from Conor. And I don't think we're ever going to really see the Conor who beat Eddie Alvarez, the Conor who beat Chad Mendes, the Conor who beat Jose Aldo. I think those days are kind of gone. But who am I to say? We'll see how this fight happens in June 29th, 2024. So we have, April, May. We have 2 months. That's not a lot of time. So let's hope that nothing else happens, because I don't want this fight to be a repeat of Khabib and Tony Ferguson, and it never happens, and you're just sitting on the sidelines just waiting for a fight that will never happen. So, Conor, stay healthy. Michael Chandler, stay healthy. And we've got a fight on our hands, boys and girls. So, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Continue to hit that subscribe button. Continue to hit that like button. I'm really trying to get this channel to 1,000, and we're getting there. The countdown from 100 has now begun. Peace.